Hello everybody, welcome to today's version of Ask Octopus, where we have James, Ryan and Sean joining us today. Hey guys, how are you?
Hi everyone, how are you doing, Derek?
I'm good. Looking forward to the weekend. It's been a long week, got some great webinar stuff this week, so yeah. What's happening with you guys this weekend?
It's going to be hot here, going to the beach.
Nice.
Beach sounds nice. It'll be hot here, but I'm staying indoors. I think we've got a friend's got a board game day Saturday, so I'll probably be playing board games most of the day.
Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's just jump in. Today I'm going to be talking about announcing long-term support version 2019.6. I'm just going to take you through what that means for some customers. If you're on the fast lane, you can pretty much just end the recording now. You can just skip on to the next version. Obviously, this doesn't really apply to you. You can just continue in the fast lane. However, 2019, we launched this a couple of weeks back. It's got some really great new features. So I just want to talk through those really briefly. Let's just jump over to the blog. What this means, you have some Jira integration. What this basically means, you're going to be able to pull in the releases into Jira. You're tracking your work from idea to production. As you see down here, this means you can see issues, and currently we support GitHub issues and Jira issues, and Azure DevOps issues is going to be coming very, very soon. Next up, you can generate and share release notes automatically. I've saw a lot of people, they've been jumping on this in the fast lane. I've been working with some of my technical account managers, some of my customers. Guys, have you seen much people using the release management? The release notes?
A bunch of my accounts have started using those. They love them.
Yeah, that's really nice. Oh, Derek, I was going to say for the Jira integration, you mentioned that the Azure DevOps one is coming soon, the updated extension. It may be out by the time this video launches. So check and make sure if don't think that it's coming soon. It may be out now. It may be coming soon. We don't know.
That's true. Always check in. Yeah, because these are recorded a couple of weeks in advance. I'm really looking forward to that one as well. You get more people using it. Next couple of ones is also the script module support for C#, F#, Bash, and Python, which is really great. One of my favourite one, and I've just done a recent Ask Octopus on it, is the Linux Tentacle as well. That's in early access, so certainly jump on it if that's something that you're interested in. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm waiting for that Linux Tentacle. I haven't jumped on the early access yet, but I probably will soon. I've mentioned this a few times, I think, in videos, but I've got a Raspberry Pi that I've got like just labeled for Linux Tentacle.
I think you have to do an Ask Octopus on that. A live demo of installing a Linux Tentacle in public beta on your Raspberry Pi.
Oh, well, we'll see how it goes privately first.
It's good. I ran through it. There's a few things to be aware of, but the documentation has been updated. So certainly jump on it. It's really great.
Oh, I was just thinking from the Raspberry Pi side, like I'm not sure what all the differences would be. I'm not very familiar with them. I've only used one so far. So
yeah, well, that's it. So what does that mean? What does this mean? You know, when we talk about long-term support, what does that actually mean? And what does it mean for if you're on the current long-term support of 2019 version 3? You're still in support. There's no issues. You can remain on your existing version. We do recommend that you upgrade just to use some of the features that I've just mentioned. And also the upgrade is a fairly easy jump. I had a quick look. There's only one break and change, and that's to do with machine policies, to do with bringing on Linux Tentacles as well. There's some break and changes there, so that's just something to be aware of. But yeah, certainly new features. It's always nice to get those new features in. Bad news, unfortunately, is that for anybody, and this is actually something. This is the reason for today's session. This is something I've been working on with a couple of clients who have locked in on that pre-Spaces version. On 2018, this is the first LTS version. That's it out of support, unfortunately. There's going to be no more releases on 2018 version 10. We'd recommend upgrading as soon as you possibly can. However, one caveat I would like to say is make sure that you run a test upgrade. There are a large number of breaking changes that will affect you here. So there's a lot of changes to permissions. So certainly jump on. One thing, I know, Ryan, you've done a great session on this before, but if you do want to see, say if you are coming from 2018 version 10, or even 2000, from any version, you can jump over to octopus.com/downloads. And then what you can do is what's new in 2019 6.4. So as you can see, this will take you straight to this. If you're on the existing version, it's automatically done. And you can scroll down, do find on breaking. And as you can see, that's just one of one. Some machine policy properties have been renamed to better accommodate Linux Tentacle. If we jump back to 2018 version 10.7, which is the last version of the 2018 10 long-term support, you will see there's quite a few more. There's 5 there. So that's just one to be aware of. Certainly, if you have the time and capacity, do test your upgrade. It should be fairly straightforward, but there may be some issues afterwards. Okay.
Yeah, the big thing with 2018-10 to go into 2019-1, we added spaces, which was a huge change, but also there was a lot of permissions changes around that. So those, if you do when you do your test upgrade, be sure to check out that the spaces are working for you, but also that the permissions. Yeah, but other than that, I haven't heard of too many issues recently coming out of those upgrades. I think the last one I heard of was around permissions, making sure the user that's doing the upgrade has permissions to update the file system because things get moved around for spaces.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was the one that I remember. It was the service account had the ability to create the files, but not new folders. So that's definitely something to. It's another one that I got from another customer when they ran into that when they were doing a POC. Of the or test upgrade as well, so certainly that's one to be aware of. But yeah, I mean, I've got a few customers now on 2019-6, and it's generally went really straightforward. So it's always positive. But yeah, jump on, you get new features, and also when you do upgrade, that will mean you're in support for 6 months, depending on the version you select. So if you are going from 2018 to version 10, from 2018 version 10, I'd jump to 2019 6. That way, then you're in support until 2019 version 12 is out. So just so you're aware, there will be a next. There will be one released on 2019.9. And then 2019.12. So that's just something to factor in when planning your upgrades for the rest of the year as well. Okay, that's it for this week's version of Ask Octopus. Thanks, guys, for joining us today. But if you do have any interesting questions, submit it at hello.octopus.com/ask.octopus. Email us at tam or advice@octopus.com, or join us on our community Slack. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks, Derek.
See you later.